Friends, today we are going to discuss the important part of a compiler design, that is activation tree. Okay, which is come under the stack allocation of a space. Okay, here what we are going to discuss, each execution of a procedure is called as activation of that procedure. Whenever compiler takes the uh, procedure for execution, that part is called as activation. And execution of a procedure P start at the beginning of that procedure body. Yes, exactly. When a procedure P is completed, it return control to the point immediately after the place where P was called. Okay, suppose void get data is our function which is to be activated, and whenever it end, lifetime is end, then the control is returned to the point immediately after the place where the get data was called. Lifetime of an activation of that function P is the sequence of step between the first and the last step in execution of procedure P, it including the other procedure called by P. Yes, might be a function within function will be there. If A and B are the procedure activation, then their lifetime are either non-overlapping or nested. If a procedure is recursive, a new activation can be begun before an earlier activation of same procedure has ended. So these are the things which are related to the procedure activation. Now we will start these things with the activation tree. Okay, we can use a tree called as activation tree to show the way to control enter and leave into the activations. Okay, in an activation tree, each node represent an activation of a procedure. The root represent the activation of the main program. The node A is a parent of the node B if and only if the control flows from A to B. Yes, what is this? If node A is the parent of node B, if and only if the control flows from A to B, not vice versa. The node A is left to the node B if and only if the lifetime of node A occur before the lifetime of B. Okay, let's start with the example. Suppose we have the example, that is program main procedures begin and end procedure and is there. Then how we are going to discuss this thing? Enter into main program and exit is there, enter into P, then exit into P. In that another nested structure is there. Okay, let's start with the example. Main program is there. In main program there is a procedure P and procedure S is there. Procedure P and procedure S is there. In P, Q and S is there. Activation tree. Now next, it cannot be computed statically. Dynamic, it may be different at every time. Yes, exactly. The result of the program might be different at the different procedure. Suppose we have the example, that is we start with main, and let's start with Q function. In that what we have 1 comma 9 argument. Okay, in that we have nested structure, that is 1 comma 9 Q comma 3 Q comma 5 9. Okay, so thus in this way the activation tree is performed, and the lifetime of that activation tree, activation of that function is whole procedure. Whenever all the instructions executed, then control is returned to the next to the that function whenever start. Okay, so these are the things which are related to the activation tree. Okay, thank you.